Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
All right, now, so what don't you like about acting? What don't you like about being an actor?
Yeah, very good question.
Thank you.
Let me start it from Nigeria being a wrong place to be popular. Because, yes, because the expectations in Nigeria is wrong. If you own an estate in the movie, people expect you to own estates outside. That's one thing I don't like about acting in Nigeria. I'm saying Nigeria, mark my words, not in Africa. Yeah. Most people in South Africa and Ghana and so on see that you're playing a role. But in Nigeria, one, people keep on sending your account number. They'll start telling you, okay, now we they buy your film. So, unfortunately, they expect you to live the life you live on TV, which is wrong. I don't like that about acting. They expect you even to live a fake life. People see you and say, do you know most times I get to my house and see people standing by the gate. My child never pays school fees. This and that and that. How much? Okay, now 120. You can imagine if you keep on doing this for everybody, how are you going to survive with your family? And the worst part of it is this. This is Nigeria. The worst part of it, if you don't contribute, they say that man, he wicked, like he wicked for film. So you just make some contribution. I don't like that. The next thing again I don't like is that we're overrated, and that gives a wrong impression of what real living is. Let me not go further because there are certain things as a senior colleague and a peser in the industry I don't want to say, but we need to rejig. We need to rejig. What I don't like about acting in Nigeria again is, apart from President Goodluck Jonathan, there has been no other leader who has given attention. So if you belong to the entertainment industry in Nigeria, you may retire poor because government is not giving assets. I don't like that about acting in Nigeria. So we now look like hand clappers and drum beaters. Whereas, I don't like that about acting. Then lastly, what I don't like about acting in Nigeria is that Nigerian men are so selfish that they patronize our girls and leave us the men. Nigerian men, to all of you, because most of them see us and they ask us, this your colleague, this lady is riding Range Rover. This one is riding Land Cruiser. Not all of them are doing the same job. And these same Nigerian men will never patronize you as a man. So Nigerian men, I'm talking about, when I say Nigerian men, not be the poor ones, so rich men, shame on most of you. I'm saying, So they make our ladies look like they are doing other jobs that we cannot do. And yes, I agree, there are little things the ladies give, but we are men. We're also empowering society. You know, so they make it look like, that's one thing I don't like about acting here. They make it look like some of us should end up for retire to our villages. No, with this kind of setup, there's...
All right. So what are those scenes, you know, that an actor should not have anything to do with? I'm not talking about scenes in terms of acting. Scenes as in SINS.
Well, it's obvious. For me, it's an individual thing. For instance, I can go nude. I can go nude in a movie. I don't know whether that's the kind of thing you're asking for.
No, what are those mistakes that an actor must not make? Let me rephrase the question.
Okay. The first mistake an actor must not make is what I have said before. To leave the role you leave on TV. Is the worst mistake you can make. The worst mistake you can make is not the worst mistake you can also make. Is not to invest into things when you are taught to make money. This is an overflow from thinking that it will be sunny all day. It will be sunny. The other mistake an actor must not make is to have acting as the only stream of income. The worst mistake you can make in Nigeria is to live as a movie star. We are all celebrities, we're all television personalities. Movie stars don't live in Nigeria. You can't come to a supermarket and say, close the supermarket. KOK is coming to shop. Genevieve is coming to shop. Peter Doche is coming to shop. Jide Kosoko is coming to shop. So you must live with respect. I mean, you know, in Hollywood, you can have actors live in ranches. You can't even assess where they live. Here, where are you going to live in a ranch for headsmen to come and kill you there? You can't buy from a different market. That's why you can't live like a movie star here. Live like a normal person who does a good job. That's where I end my case.
Wow. Now, any actor who wants to have a taste of success in his career, what must the person do?
If you want to have success,
yes,
live your life as if not like me. We are in the business of glamour, but I am in the conservative area of glamour. I want to stop by Kilo bus stop in Surulere and buy Bole and Gugura and Ekpa. I don't have to walk all the distance. So you must live normal. Let people accept you. Not always, but because if you're a celebrity and nobody's celebrating you, who are you then?
Yeah, nobody. All right. Now, any actor who wants to continue to remain relevant in your industry, what must the person do? I mean, you've been around for over 30 years now.
Well, the thing is, if you want to remain relevant in this industry, you must reinvent yourself. You must rejig your strategy of acting. The only unfortunate thing is that here in Nigeria, or in the entertainment industry in Nigeria, people don't go for training. There's always need to go for conference, trainings and so on, either for voice or in your acting career to better yourself. So if you need to remain relevant, you must rejig your strategy always. Unfortunately, the industry is not structured in the way that people can rejig themselves, that people can rejuvenate themselves. Like, for instance, you've been offset for a month, you are somewhere going through voice training, or I tell you what, most actors don't even do exercise. You watch some actors abroad, employ physiotherapists, go to the gym it out, so that you can run 100 meters rates, because you're going to shoot a movie where you're going to run 200 meters and so on. So these are things you need to do as an actor to remain relevant. You need to train your voice, you need to have that stamina, you need to have even personal trainers as line producers. You need to, just like a lawyer must study always. An actor must always. An actor must watch movies. An actor must watch others. An actor must, from the other mistakes people make, you can learn. So that's it for me.
All right. Now, if KOK hadn't taken to acting and now law, what other profession would you have loved to pitch your tent with?
Well, in Nigeria or Africa?
We're in Nigeria.
Because the problem is that anything you study in Nigeria, the economy of Nigeria will unfortunately make you change Nigeria changes the career of their citizens. You see somebody who read theater as working in oil industry. So I have always, being an actor, like I said, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, and I think that's it for me. Even though I got it at an older age, but I've always wanted to be a voice. So take it that if I wasn't an actor, I would have been a lawyer.
All right. What has been the greatest lesson that life has taught you as a person?
What? Can you say that again?
What has been the greatest lesson that life has taught you as a person?
I hold it in one philosophy that leads me. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Nothing that happens to you that will not come to pass. Everything that happens, there's a reason for it, but it shall surely come to pass. That's what life has taught me. It must have an end.
That's deep.
That's it. So I capture it in the philosophical words. This too shall pass. That's what life has taught me.
All right. Now you were part of the. All right. You were part of the iconic movie. Okay. You were part of the iconic movie that changed Nollywood, and that's talking about Living in Bondage. What fond memories of your days on the set of Living in Bondage would you like to share with us? A memorable thing.
Yeah, one experience. Let me share one experience.
Thank you.
Somewhere in Ogun State. I want to tell people through your platform that movie making is both physical and spiritual. There are scenes we shoot. You could be attacked.
Wow.
In Living in Bondage 1, I was so sick during the shoot of a particular scene in the coven or in the court that weather was hot, but I had to use about 3 or 4 duvet to cover me, and I was still feeling cold.
Wow.
So I managed to shoot two more. I think it was after we shot where Merit was brought in. The other scene I couldn't shoot. Then I managed to shoot the other one, and that was it. So I want people to know and remember us in their prayers that what we do, yes, in making them happy, sometimes does not come easy.
Wow.
So that's one experience I can never come to terms with. Neither can I forget it.
Wow. Wow. I love that. I love that. Now, which has been your most memorable role? You know, you have starred in over 100 movies. Which one has been
Please,
the most memorable?
let me use this opportunity to correct that thing. It's a big insult for me that somebody went and wrote 100 movies. It's an insult. If you check from 1992, as of 1997, I had made over 120 movies.
Wow.
1997.
Wow.
So between 1997 and 20,
wow.
I've 300 something. So just
wow.
one journalist.
Wow. 300 something.
It's over 300.
Wow.
It's an insult on with my contribution to the movie industry. Somebody is reducing me.
Wow.
So I feel sad about it that somebody wrote that, and those who want to copy the person these days, right? He has starred in over 100 movies. Having said that, let me say that one of the most outstanding shows I've done in the drama world is commanding a cast of over 200 people in The Lost Kingdom.
The Lost Kingdom. That was a spectacular movie.
That was a macrocosm of how people graduate from one crime to the other. Yeah. I think the story of when he was in secondary school, Petit Robber, joined criminal gang, was left secondary school, hit from Aba, he went to Port Harcourt, met some guys, one thing led the other. He started pushing drugs. From drugs, he found his way to Lagos, got into 419, made money in 419. And then the wife reminds him that without a chieftaincy title, he had a nobody. And he was like an outcast. Now, from that, he went to his village. And Lebu, may so rest in peace, said to him, "You are the son of an outcast. There's no way you can be crowned a chief here." He said, "Well, laws are made, laws are also remade." And money spoke in a language chiefs and elders understand. And he was presented with the chieftaincy title. After he got the chieftaincy title, he saw more opportunities. That the Igwe was a weakling. And when the Igwe died, he became the Igwe Nana. So when I describe it, you cannot see a graduation, which is what we have witnessed in Nigeria. How the most intelligent people have been relegated. Criminals who were involved in 419 made enough money, are still making money, and want to be in the National Assembly, want to be at top echelon of leadership in Nigeria. Is the biggest crime ever committed against Nigerians. There are those who are Brazilian drug lords. They don't want to get into politics. There are those who are in other parts of the world, Cambodia and so on, being drug barons. They don't want to get into politics. But in Nigeria, you find that those who have defrauded people, those who have stolen Nigeria blind, want to get into politics to be relevant. And that's the sad commentary of our development.
Wow.
So this is the story of the kingdom. And my role in Lost Kingdom, why that role stands out is this. When the producers were writing the story, Infinity Merchants, a dossier if you remember. Oh. Yes. They called me by December of a particular year and said to me, "This is the first time in Nigeria we're looking at a particular person to write a story. This story is written for you to act the way you talk. All you need to do is give us characterization." They wanted to tie a rope here for me to keep my hand. By the time I hung my hands, they said, "That's what we want." So the challenge of hanging that hand in 1999 was the most memorable and challenging thing I've done. And it has remained. The director then, Leighton Bisioko, God bless his soul. You know, it's the only movie in Nigeria that you had elders who were playing elders. Like the Igwe then was about 80-something years. These other guys, we had the least age of a chief in that movie was 50-something years. It's not these days they cast 20-year-olds, you know, and that's why people will look at Nollywood and tell you the KOKs were in the Nollywood. Those ones they're doing now is Newwood.
KOK, which has been the worst role you have played and why? The worst role, a role you took and maybe you ended up regretting, maybe because you didn't give your best, or maybe something went wrong, or, you know, I need you to give it a serious thought and let's know.
None I can remember.
Okay.
None I can remember. I try to make the best use of any opportunity I have to act. So none I can remember.
Okay.
Every role brings something. One thing I have understood in my acting career is this: no two roles are alike.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yes. What is the greatest thing that acting has done for you?
Acting has given me access to where I wouldn't have been as living in this country. It has given me access to being loved by those I couldn't even expect, giving me access to walk into an occasion and I'm called to sit where the governor is sitting because those who extended the invitation felt that I have given my best for the country and I should be recognized. Acting has also propelled me to achieving a great success in mentoring people and preparing for a handover of baton to the younger generations who are willing to learn.
All right. On a final note, what would you have wanted acting to do for you that it hasn't done?
Say that again.
What would you have wanted acting to do for you that it has not done?
Yes, I want acting to give me a good retirement package if I wanted to retire. It has not done that. And I know that right now as we speak, many of my colleagues, not less than 20, 30, are either bedridden, hospitalized, or in the worst condition of illness. And the country not celebrated, apart from President Jonathan, the country has not celebrated entertainers. So action has not, and I shouldn't be talking for myself alone. No, I have access to receiving things, but being that kind of person I am over the years, I want to speak for those of my colleagues who don't even have a voice again, who don't have a face, because either one, they're struck by one illness or the other. So it's not about KOK, it's about representation, advocacy for my colleagues. You know, so acting has not done for me what I think it has done for a Major General in the Army, in the Air Force, or Air Commodore, or a top civil servant who is my age mate. Because nobody can describe me as a lazy person choosing to be in entertainment. So acting has not placed me. No, we're not talking about, don't forget one thing here, please, and don't mistake it. We're not talking about ending up as billionaires. We're talking about having the capacity in your area of enterprise to affect lives and equating it with what is commensurate to what you earn. So what we earn here is not commensurate with the popularity. So because the Nigerian economy is how much cash do you have? So it's a cash economy where somebody, a property comes out, it's 100 million. I mean, how does an actor buy a car abroad? If, for instance, you have 3 scripts to do, they qualify and quantify it that you're earning $5 million here, $2 million here, $20 million here. With one script, you can go for a car because they know the contract has been signed. They give you that car. It doesn't work like that in Nigeria. So acting has not done that for me to live to the level I have contributed in the national development. At this point, yes.
Wow, thank you so very much, KOK. It's always a delight, always a pleasure talking to you. I look forward to us doing some other time. Thanks.